Good evening, everyone. I have to report that I'm currently stuck deep inside a rabbit hole. And it's taken quite a bit of time to get to the bottom of it, so I thought, let's do something quick and easy and a bit of fun. And that's what this video is all about. So I'm going to start a new series on my channel called Guess the Grade. So welcome to the first video. Now, why should you know what a coin's grade is? Now, there's a number of reasons for that. First of all, if you send in your own coin, you would know, that this coin is probably going to grade. It's going to grade mint state. It's going to grade AU58, more or less, or whatever the case may be. And also, if a coin comes back with a certain grade, you might be able to determine whether it's under or overgraded. Maybe you can try and submit it again, and so forth. Now, all of that reasons is, valid, I guess. But the purpose of this video is just to have a bit of fun. So what I have for you today is 2 coins. Now, as you all know, or many of you know, I specialize mainly in South African coins. So currently, all my graded coins are from South Africa. But if this series, if this works out well, I might get a few coins from different countries as well, maybe from India and the Philippines or whatever the case may be, and we can have a look at those as well. But tonight, I've got 2 interesting coins for you. Let's start with them. Now, the first coin I've got for you is this beautiful South African rand. So I'm starting with the reverse here. And carefully inspect the coin. Have a look. What do you think this would grade? I'm going to show the obverse just now. Let's have a look at the obverse. So there's the obverse. So try and identify what kind of coin this is to begin with, and then what the grade would be, and if there's any designations that you think is applicable to this coin. Have a look at the date. That is in 1987. So that's important. And if I turn it around, you'll see on the reverse there is some milk spotting on the right, just to the right of the D, and a little bit to the left, just to the side of the Springbok's hind legs. That should give you a clue about what kind of coin this is. Okay, so that's coin number 1. So this second coin I have for you is a 1951 Union half penny. This is a rather interesting coin. The reverse, even under a loop, I see very little scratches or marks and nicks on the coin. The reverse of this is really, really nice. If you look at the sails, you can see there's no wear on it, in fact. So that's always how I identify if these coins are uncirculated, is that I look at the high points on the sails. You can usually see there if the coin is well worn, and also on the the ropes that's tied to the actual sails as well. Okay, so there's the reverse of this 1951. Here's the obverse. Now the obverse, there is some marks on King George VI's cheek, and there's some marks over the ear, but other than that, a very, very beautiful coin. What do you think the grade on this coin is? Let me just show you the reverse for the last time. Okay, so do you have your grades? Let's quickly have a look. Let's take the first coin, coin number 1, which was the South African rand. So coin number 1 is a Proof 66 Cameo, 1987 South African S1 S1R. Now that S1R stands for silver 1 rand. Now the reason why, or how you could identify that, of course, is if you look at the date, 1987. So it's after 1967 when the last circulation rand coin was created, and the milk spotting tells you it is of course silver. So this is a silver 1 rand, and if you look at that mirror effect, it's clearly a proof. It's a beautiful proof, of course, and that's where the 66 also comes in. Very, very few marks. And then the last thing is, of course, cameo, which refers to the contrast in the fields versus the contrast on the high points on the or the high, you know, on the reliefs. Like you know, there's a high contrast there. So that's where the cameo comes from. And if I, for example, if I tilt it just right, it almost seems like it's like a watery background in the fields, almost black, and then the fields has this frosting effect. That, of course, is a high sought after effect, and of course that's where the cameo comes from. So did you get it right? The silver 1 rand, proof 66 cameo. Okay, and then of course coin number 2. Let's have the big reveal here. So this is MA63 red. So definitely a mint state coin. I think the obverse is the reason why it didn't grade higher. So that's where the 63 comes in. But what I really like about this coin is that it's a red. So you don't find the 51 or earlier really in red color. In fact, this is the only one of 2 graded by NGC that's red. And of course, red is a well sought after color. I'm also busy with a video on the colors of coins and how that actually works, now they get their colors. So I hope to have that ready for you guys in the next few days. Anyway, that's the 2 coins. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. And how did you do with your grading? Let me know in the comments. Keep well and have a lovely week.